Hi guys, Zeth here. Welcome back to another episode of TerraFirmaCraft. Today, I actually know the episode off the top of my head. Episode 55. I'm still amazed that we've gotten this far. Like, episode count-wise. I actually didn't expect TFC to take over my channel. I'm not going to complain, obviously, but... Well, when I first started, I was still planning on being primarily like a super hostile channel. And I still do plan on doing those pretty often, but I've actually been I've been really enjoying this. I mean, I really planned on TFC being just like a twice a week kind of show, but I mean it's a little bit more than that right now. It has been for quite a while actually, which you guys know. Okay, looking for our mortar. I do believe that is gonna be downstairs though. I actually like how this storage room ended up. I'm actually getting used to it, and it's big enough. I guess that's the best way to say whatever I'd want to say. It is sufficient. Okay, let's toss those in. Okay. And mortar's up there. I need to get a bunch of leather so I can get more labels in here though. That's probably my biggest complaint at the moment. Also, as you can tell, we've got some more fire bricks. I've been working on our blast furnace as much as I can, because the way I kind of thought about it is if we don't have a good blast furnace, it's going to take forever. And I pretty much mean forever for anything to cook up. Because getting those 4 ingots of steel earlier, well, last episode, that sucked. So I've been melting up all the, like, poor magnetite and stuff like that. Stuff that I would rather not use elsewhere. But, or I'd rather not use it anytime, actually, but I don't really see a way around it. Although we do still need to go off and grab some more resources at some point. That'll be good enough. We can get one more layer on. Oops, dang it. What if we put a block? Okay, that works. That would work. Still need to fix Enviromine at some point. Let's take that back off. There. Perfect. Now we're just gonna have to get a crap ton of iron, and this will all be done. To be fair though, we can probably do that with the hematite vein and probably a couple others that we found. So I'm not too worried about it. So the next bit of stuff we need to do is going to be actually taking a nap real quick. I was planning on doing that before I started recording, but kinda forgot about that. I'm really glad we actually have real beds, because, gosh, it's so annoying having to use a straw bed. I know this is like 20 episodes late, but it's nice having these beds, the real ones. So next thing we're gonna find is we need to go find the hematite vein that we found when we were heading out on our journey for the graphite. And that is about 200 blocks this way and other 100-ish blocks that way, I think. Well, we found the hematite. I'm not seeing anything on the prospector's pick, though. So who knows? It could be around here. It could not. I'm gonna take a peek down here, though. I think this is still granite, which I don't... probably should have checked that before I started digging down, but I don't know if granite can actually spawn hematite or not. I feel like it should be able to. I've got a medium sample. I'll call that good enough. Okay. Well, I'd say that's we got small there, medium there. So it's definitely this way and down, I think. Aha! Just uncovered my first little bit of hematite. So I want to actually check what kind it is with you guys. This looks like poor. I don't currently know where any other types of iron veins are, though. So this is going to be the best I get, I think, for now. Oh, that scared me for a minute. Only a minute, though. That's fine. But yeah, I want to get as much of this as I can because it is poor quality. So yeah, also the reason why I found it in the quote-unquote granite area is because it's not granite. It is in the rhyolite layer. Granite, rhyolite. So yeah, it still makes sense, kinda-ish. But, I really kind of wish this wasn't going to be poor quality. I was really hoping for rich quality, although, I mean, what else would you hope for, I guess? You know, I guess I should just be thankful that I found something, which, yeah, I am. Hopefully we can get a decent amount, even though it's poor. And, you know, still be able to finish out our blast furnace and or more likely I'm going to start going for the steel anvil. Crap. I do have my coordinates. Oh, man. Didn't want to die. Dang it. Well, I managed to get back to our vein relatively safely and uneventfully, thankfully. Brought back some extra materials with me just in case anything had despawned, like an extra pick that you can see above slot 3. But I think I've found all the hematite that I'm going to here. Still sucks that it wasn't more, but meh. I'm not going to cry over something I can't fix. So now we get the fun part of running back on home. And I actually need to get some water fairly soon here. Thankfully it's, you know, we don't have to worry about dying from water, but yeah, it's still useful. Let's put that in 4. I can just follow the compass on home. I actually really want to, at some point, alter the, not really alter, but put a path from our true spawn, where the compass will always lead us back to, towards our house. Just so, when we are coming back in the middle of the night and it's, well, terrifying. You gonna load over here, buddy? Buddy map? So, you know, when we come back and we don't really know the exact path, we have a very easy path to follow. Also, I did a lot of config editing for Environmine, and as you can tell, our fruit trees are finally not falling. Basically what I did was I actually pretty much completely turned off physics for leaves of pretty much every type. So, yeah. Kind of sucks that that had to be the solution, but yeah, it happened. Can't really change how something's fixed, you know? Where's some fresh water? You know, I actually just kind of had a thought. I'm not sure I would personally drink this water. I mean, it's gonna be better than nothing, but I mean, if you watch a lot of survival shows, they'll talk about, oh, this water is so dangerous to drink out of, and it's actually that not that unrealistic. When you study microbiology, learn that, I mean, really, bacteria are everywhere. Gonna stay away from the philosophical side of that for this episode anyway. But ooh, donkey. We're taking you home. Taking you all home. But anyways, see me here, this guy being a pain to pull. Come on, guys, don't be as stubborn as a donkey. Well, you know what I mean. Anyways, but I mean, bacteria. I really feel sorry for people who have like I think it's called mysophobia, where they're just afraid of things like bacteria and stuff like that. Because yeah, they're everywhere. I mean, trying to remember all the some of the kind of scary almost statistics that I learned from one of my classes last year. And basically, to sum up, everything has bacteria on it. And actually, it's another class that I had. A quote that I learned was, everything is everywhere. The environment selects. Which I've also has found is pretty true. In that class, we later in the year took samples out of a local river. And it's just, basic local river in the Midwest area. So there was some, like, drainage and stuff like that. But the important bit is basically well, I'm saying a lot. But I found a bacterium that survived extremely well in, basically, it was 4 degrees Celsius, which is it's fairly cold. We're just gonna take these pheasants home too, if they'll come nicely anyway. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's keep going. But yeah, I mean, there's no reason why that there would be any fancy bacteria there. And as for, well, basically Arctic bacteria, why would they be there? Sure, it's winter, but it still doesn't mean that there should be bacteria that don't even grow at, springly temperatures. I have no idea why I keep on deciding to try and bring home deer and pheasants. These things are just Most annoying things I've ever had to deal with. But we do have a deer, or not a deer, that's a bear. Got a bear over there. And bear usually drop large hide. I just knocked him into a ravine, I think. If I get too close... Oh, yeah. Oh, no, never mind. I assumed bear be dead. Like those deer. Okay, let's see if we can't... Well... Crap. A lot of these guys, I know if... Maybe we can get Minecraft to pull them up with a... fence? I don't know. Yep, that worked. Kind of. Slightly. Crap. I might be a terrible person, but I don't actually mind that most of the deer fell. We did lose one of our... That works. We did lose one of our donkeys, but I'm okay with that, actually. I do want to go down and get the rest of these hides, though. There's, I want to say, like 3 down here. And it doesn't even matter if they're large or medium, because that's a lot of leather. Now there are 4. That's a pretty good haul as far as I'm concerned. I do want to try and bring this pheasant home, too, still. No idea why. I just do. Pheasants are like... I know they have a use. I'm not sure what it is exactly, but I know they have one. Okay. Oh, good. Good here now. Well, finally made it home, right? Right? No. Finally made it home at all. Decided to pick up some pigs on the way home. I've got a plan for them. Basically, I'm gonna be breeding these pigs for size. It's gonna be a long-term project, but it should be nice, actually. Because the bigger the pig, the more meat it drops. At least that is my understanding. So if you can get really, like, massive pigs, we're gonna be good. It'll be nice. Also, I wanted to clarify about last episode. When I say bacteria, I mean the classification of life, not necessarily some insidious, terrible, frightening thing. Bacteria actually are pretty necessary. They pretty much are one of the things that make life go round, so... Yeah, there being bacteria pretty much everywhere doesn't actually matter that much. Like, in a danger sense or anything like that, so... Yeah, if you did not know that, that's, yeah. Okay, so what do we want next? We need to do... I want to get more of these done, but to do that we have to do more iron, which is fine. It's perfectly fine. Actually, on that note, I've been thinking of getting a second bloomery, which I think we might actually do to round out and finish off this episode. Where did you drop your lead, little buddy? You guys dropped them over here. Where are you? Second lead. There you are. Okay, we need one more lead. Where doesn't drop it? But yeah, I'm actually going to have most of these animals walking around just in the main area just to see if that's actually going to be feasible. It should be. Unless they fall down there. But yeah, I wanted to make sure, you know, before we release all of our animals, if it's going to be safe to do that. Come on, donkey. I forgot to check if that's male or female, actually. I guess it doesn't really matter, because either way we have both genders. And it's not going to matter for how it looks. Still pregnant. But because I think mules are just mules. So their parentage does not really matter. But I could be wrong about that. Dang it, come on. Okay. Donkey. Come here. Want to get this guy somewhere where he's not going to be running around and possibly dying. You can trade out. Nope, those don't go in. Those do. Those do. There we are. I would just hook them up to the fence, but that never seems to work. It's kind of annoying that it doesn't work ever, but I know that's not a TFC issue. Leads not really working is a vanilla annoyance. So, between this episode and next, this is probably going to be my main goal. I want to get another bloomery block, actually. What I plan on doing is I'm going to... I mean, if you look at this, 90% of the height here is not even bloomery, so it's not exactly necessary to, well, have it like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have probably the next bloomery over here. I'm going to try and keep it in this area, and I'll try to keep this looking actually still decent on the outside, which shouldn't be too difficult. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. It's sadly that time to call it again. But I'll see you guys in the next one, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. And, yeah. See you next episode. Bye-bye.